Now, if you are feeling a little bit disorganized and anxious as we count down the last few days of 2024, you are not alone. Maybe you're like me and you don't have your January planner pages ready yet, or maybe you don't even have your 2025 planner yet. It is okay. Let's take a big, deep breath together. Here's a question. What if we actually stop putting on so much pressure on ourselves to have everything perfectly planned by January 1st? Well, today, let's treat this just as another new month. So not 2025, not start of a new year, but just another month. That way, we're taking the pressure off ourselves. We're going to take it one small step at a time to get moving without the stress or the overwhelm. Are you with me? Yes, yes. So let us go. I want to take a moment to tell you a little story. This past few days, I'm going to get emotional. I actually haven't been feeling very merry or joyful. Our family get together was fine, but something small, minuscule, had set me off, and it actually sent me to a spiral of anger, frustration, and just feeling of hopelessness. I completely lost it. I yelled, I cried, and honestly, I just wanted to actually throw in the towel. I had enough. I just felt so drained. I barely spoke to my husband. I only exchanged a few words with my older son, and as for my younger son, who is on the autism spectrum, life just carried on as usual for him. These past few days, I woke up with a permanent scowl on my face. I was avoiding everyone in the house, didn't want to talk to anybody, and thankfully I had my planner to keep me busy because I wasn't ready to face anyone. But yesterday, something shifted. I woke up and I realized I have a choice. I can choose to be happy. It reminded me of my mid to late 30s when the boys were little and I'd spend days being angry and making my poor family walk on eggshells. And looking back, I know I don't want to go back to that place and waste precious amount of time. So here's the thing, I don't have everything ready right now. I had this vision of wrapping up 2024 with a perfect bow and all my goals planned out for 2025 and everything beautifully organized, but that's just not going to happen. And you know what? It's actually okay. I could let myself spiral into overwhelm, worrying, oh, what will my viewers and my plannerettes think of, a planner who isn't organized? But instead, I decided that it's okay to figure things out along the way. I don't need to have everything to be perfect to start a fresh week, start a fresh month. I just need to be ready enough to move forward. So today, I want to invite you to join me as I take that one small step at a time. No overwhelm, no overthinking, and I hope we can do this together. So are we ready? Yes? The first tip we need to do to reduce the overwhelm or the overthinking and not being ready for 2025 is start with one small specific action step. This is my A5 Filofax Norfolk Organiser in the color Sage. The great thing with this, it's a 38mm ring. I'm trying to put as much of everything I can in one planner. Even though, yes, I will be using lots of planners for 2025, I did find that I was all over the place. And so when you are finding that you are feeling overwhelmed, you feel like you're disorganized, try and keep it to one specific trusted system. So then that way, if you don't get to tick things off, you don't feel like you have to tick it over here, tick it over there, tick it over there. First of all, have you got your planner pages for January? Or have you got your 2025 planner? Yes? Well, guess what? That's already a start. So let me know if you have January planner pages or a planner for 2025. Give me a yes, no, thumbs up, thumbs down. For January, this is a January monthly cover page that I'm going to give to you free. today. So make sure you stick to the end because I'll let you know how you can grab this January cover page. So if you do use cover pages for your planners like I do, let's see, for example, I've got this one. So I drew this one, but each and every month, if you are a subscriber to my email newsletter, I send out a couple of days before the new month starts a cover page that you can print, you can color, you can decorate if you didn't want to create monthly cover page from scratch. What we can do is we can start just coloring in. So if you have a cover page, I'm just going to use a Tombow Dual Brush pen. And so if you are running out of time, just go and download my free monthly cover page and just go and color it in. And guess what? That small actionable step of just coloring in or getting your cover page ready for the new month, not only of course is it one small actionable step, but it is a great form of just mindfulness, just slowing things down, letting your thoughts just float away and just color in. Trying to stick within the lines is a great way for you to just focus on the moment, have that little bit of me time where you are not worrying about the past, worrying about the future. Even actually a 1 minute breathing or coloring in does wonders for, if you're like me, get quite anxious, yes, does wonders. And then you can just color it in, you can add washi tape, you can add more doodles, more stickers, just something simple like that. I'm probably going to add dots or something to this and just to make it all colorful. See, now this is the Kuretake Zig Clean Color Dot Marker, and these were the Tombow Dual Brush pens. If you check my Amazon storefront, I have my pens, markers, highlighters on there, and for me, I just love dots because then if you've got lots of empty space, the dotted spongy end of the Zig Clean Color Dot Marker does a lot. And look, it's already being transformed, and this is sort of like confetti, like a celebration for the new year. I'll probably go over the coloring in again just to make that color pop. You can color it all in one color if you have favorite colors or if you have a theme going for the month of January. Again, don't think about it too much. The reason why this is just a great one small starting point because it gives you that momentum. It gets you going. I'll go over this. See how if I went over it twice, the color is more vibrant. I think this paper is 120 GSM, and as you can see, double layers of the Tombow isn't bleeding through or ghosting. The thicker the paper, of course, and the higher number GSM. So GSM is gram per square meter. So that just means there's more pulp per square meter, and so of course it is thicker and can withstand your very pigmented markers, and it's not going to bleed through or ghost. So if you don't like where on the other side of the page you can see the markings of your highlighters, markers, then you can buy much thicker GSM paper, or for those who in other countries where the weight of the paper is measured in pounds, I think 120 GSM is I think 38 pound paper. Just check. So if you're one of these people and planner who's like, I don't like my marker bleeding through or ghosting on the other side, have a look to see if you can find thicker paper near you. So let me know, do you use monthly cover pages for your planner, or if you use ring planner, or if you have a disc bound planner, do you have a dedicated cover page to separate your months? And if so, do you like to decorate it and make it more personalized? There you go. And then what you can do as well, if you have a gray marker to make your text pop on the page, is if you highlight the bottom and then it doesn't matter if you want left or right, and just create a shadow-like effect. That will make your block letter, or if you're doing any type of hand lettering, make it look like there's a shadow, and so it looks like it's not flat on the page and it looks like it's floating. What do we think? Thumbs up please if we think that's okay. This is my V4 blank planner bundle. There's no headings, so you can name it any way you want. So you've got the calendar, and then you also have habit tracker, so you can name it anything you want. If you are going to concentrate on work stuff, you're going to concentrate on health stuff, you can name it any way you want, because normally this will have habit tracker, this will have mood and sleep tracker. The planner bundle has enough pages for a full month. It has 5 sets of well-being planner spread as well as a weekly spread, so 5 sets of these, and then at the back it has dotted page that you can use either as brain dumping or gratitude log or for your victory log. This is the 2 per page daily printable that I just insert in between my weekly because I need to have more details. And what I've found is I like to decorate my daily pages with stickers, so then that way it brings me a little bit of joy, a little bit of happiness flipping through my planner pages just like this. So this is a separate printable from the planner bundle. So first step to reduce the overwhelm and the overthinking as we move to 2025 is start small with one specific action. Just doing something simple like this, coloring in, dotting, is a great form of self-care and mindfulness. The next tip I have for you to reduce overwhelm and overthinking as we count down to 2025 is use a habit tracker and your planner as a way to help you focus on that action, that one small action. So this is my mock-up one for January. I'm trying to figure out if the sequence of my routine or habits fit in well, has a nice flow. So I did print an extra one heading at the top, make it colorful, added some stickers there, and then wrote down throughout the day. A lot of these are the things that I already do habitually, like without even thinking. My morning skincare, having a break, those routines and habits help anchor or help me stack on any new habits that I want to add into my new month or I want to do better at for the following month. So think of a habit tracker as your like roadmap or your GPS telling you what to do next. Especially if you're feeling overwhelmed, you've got so many things to do, things don't go according to plan. It helps you self-correct or, oh my God, what am I supposed to do again? Let's look at my habit tracker. Oh, okay, I'm supposed to go for a walk for 5 minutes. All right, let's do that. Let's just take that one small actionable step. The other thing that you can do is, of course, use your planner. You know, if you plan on a weekly basis, use your weekly spread, or if you're like me, you plan on a daily basis, time block. Use your daily planner to time block 10 to 15 minutes of just one single task. Don't overwhelm yourself trying to do too many things all at the same time, and then that will help you get going. It'll help build momentum. It'll reduce the overwhelm. It'll reduce the overthinking. If you plan on a weekly basis, you can break your day to the morning, afternoon, and evening, and so you don't have to think about the tasks for the afternoon or the evening until you get to it. And see how you've taken things off your plate. It's not like, oh my God, I've got so much things to do today. I've got this and I've got that and I've got to go to here, I've got to go there. No, all you got to do is focus on the task at hand, one task at a time, and habit trackers and of course your planner can help you with that. Color coding can also help. Sometimes what I do is here on my December calendar, I color code certain groups of tasks that are the same. You know, if there's things that, if it's all, let's say blue, whatever blue means for you, so let's say blue is work, and just go, oh my God, my calendar is just full of blue tasks, blue events, which is work. And then I said to myself, I'm going to go and connect with my family or friends more. Color coding can also help you visually see from a bird's eye point of view that, you know what, there's too much of this color. I need to incorporate more of this color. So use color coding, use your stickers to help make an important task or an important event stand out on your planner page. And again, of course, stickers, washi tapes, and these colorful markers will bring a little bit of joy, a little bit of color into your planning. Question of the day: what planner size are you using for 2025? What is your main planner size for 2025, or what are your planner lineup? So for me, it will be the A5 is my main planner. So it has my daily, it has my weekly, it has my habit tracker, it has my well-being planner, it has fun stuff. So that will be my main one. I did buy myself a Hobonichi Weeks to separate my content planning. A lot of you who are new to habit tracking, this might be daunting. I do have a free printable habit tracker that you can just track 1 to 2 things. Along with this free habit tracker and a free January monthly cover page, these are free printable that you can grab right now. There is a link in the description for you to go and click, pop in your details, and then I'll email you the PDF for this and then the PDF for this. So it guides you what's the habit you want to start, continue, or end. Why do you want to achieve this habit? List the habits you're already doing throughout the day that you can stack, and then it guides you when are you going to do it, where are you going to do it, and why are you doing it. If it's only one habit you want to go and improve, you'll put in, okay, what are you going to do before it, the habit, and then what are you doing after it. Free habit tracker, free January monthly cover page, because I want to help you reduce the overthinking and the overwhelm. The next thing is to celebrate the wins. What does this do for us? Celebrating our wins, big or small, will start to help us build our confidence. If you completed your small action today, just that one small action, give yourself a literal high five. Woohoo, Marianne, you did your cover page. So then, of course, I'll do my calendar as well, one small step at a time, and say to yourself, I'm proud of myself for getting that one small action step. Another thing is to help reward yourself for sticking to a habit for a week. So if you have been drinking more water and you are tracking it, you go, you know what, Marianne, you drank a lot more water than you have last week. Well done. Celebrate those small wins and reward yourself. Maybe use your favorite stationery or take a relaxing bath or read a good book. Make sure when you do celebrate the tiny little wins that you are also rewarding yourself, and writing down your win of the day in your planner or journal, no matter how small it feels, is a great way to cement it even more. Because you know what they say, the more you focus on something, so if you're focusing on the things you didn't do, guess what you're going to spot? You're going to spot all the things that you didn't do. But if you start to note down your wins and note down the tiny little wins of the day, celebrate it. One of the ways to celebrate it is by logging it down. So I created a victory log. So you've got all these cute little doodles that you can embellish. So I've been very proud of myself because I have been noting down my wins. So even things like movie date with my older son. I wasn't anxious today. Woohoo, Marianne, because normally I'm anxious every day, but I didn't feel anxious that day. I cleared my head, found me a good doctor. So make sure that you are celebrating the wins. What wins can you celebrate right now? Have a think. What is it today that I have actioned? What's one small step have I done that is a win of the day? Note it down, because when we write down what's in our head and down on paper, it helps us retain the information a lot better. And so we get to be better at spotting the wins, spotting the positive, spotting all the good stuff that is happening. And it just helps you go, you know what? Yes, there may be hard days, but then there's also some ray of sunshine in my day. So make sure that you are noting down your victories. So if you are interested in any of my printable download as well as the freebie, all the details in description. So what else can we do to reduce the overwhelm and the overthinking is stack small habits to build momentum. If you're already brushing your teeth in the morning, add a 30-second gratitude practice right after. What is habit stacking? So habit stacking was first coined by the writer S.J. Scott in 2014. 2014 in his book Habit Stacking, 97 Small Life Changes That Take 5 minutes or less. Now, I first heard of the habit stacking from David Allen's book How to Get Things Done, as well as James Clear's book Atomic Habits. So one of the best way to build a new habit is to identify what is a habit that you already do each day, and then what you do is you stack on a new behavior or a new habit on top of it, or right after it. So this is called habit stacking. It's a special form of what they call implementation intention. If I do this, then I will do this. When I make my coffee, I will drink a glass of water. When I brush my teeth, I'm going to think of something that I'm grateful for. When I finish checking my email, I'm going to write a victory or win of the day. So you are stacking on habits, and this habit stacking is a great way to reduce the overwhelm. Why? Is because you're linking something that you want to improve on, or a new habit you want to stack, with something that you're already doing. Let me know if you have a habit in mind that you want to do. This free printable download will help you to start to go, when am I going to do it? When's the best time? Is there a habit that I already do that I can link it to? Where am I going to do this? Stack your habits on top of each other to help build that momentum. And again, doesn't mean you got to do it all 100% all of the time, because what's really important is that we stay consistent even if imperfect. We're not here getting 100% done. No, 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 no. It's just being consistent and doing things one at a time. Now, before I talk about staying consistent even if imperfect, if you are liking this stream, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and share it with any other planning friends that might get any inspiration or ideas. It helps my channel a lot. Well, first of all, it tells me you like me and my content, but it also does tell the YouTube algorithm that people are enjoying this, so I'm going to show it to others who may not know of Marianne yet. So you will be helping me a lot, and that is going to be such a great win for me. Woohoo! Hit that like button, and if you do like any of the printables I have shown, you can get it at my shop at mariannecresp.com. So there's the QR code there. The link is also in the description below. One of the ways to ensure that you are not overthinking or overwhelming yourself as we move to 2025 is to make sure we stay consistent even if imperfect. If you miss a habit or a routine or a task that you have written in your planner, it's okay. If you miss a day, just pick it up back the next day without the guilt. Look, I don't get to do everything. I haven't been doing my expense tracker. I haven't been doing my cleaning. There were more important stuff. I always say sometimes the blank pages or the blank checkboxes in our tracker tells us as much as the filled in one. So I wasn't feeling well emotionally. It's a busy season. Looking at the things I didn't do, it might be hard on myself, but because I have been writing down the wins, I have no guilt about not getting everything done, because I have won. I have been winning. I have been putting myself on top of the list on a consistent basis. Not perfect, not each and every time. These all add up. These are the stories that I tell that, you know what? You didn't get this done, but you got this done. Stay consistent even if imperfect. If you can't do exactly the things that you say that you want to do in your habit tracker, in your planner, just do 1 minute of it, 2 minutes of it. Read 2 pages of your book. And if you didn't plan your day, as you can see here, I didn't get to do Sunday. I didn't get to do my doodle on Sunday. It's okay. I'm going to take a couple of minutes later today to fill that in. Just write down top 1, 2, or 3 things that you can do today. If you just stay consistent. If you miss a day, pick it up the next day. If you miss 2 days, pick it up again. Just make sure to be kind to yourself. Another thing you can help me with is make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, because I have a goal this year, currently at 10,800 subscribers. By March, so that's in 3 months time, I want to reach 15,000 subscribers, so you can help me on my goal, and then that's gonna honestly mean so much to me. And oh yes, and hit that bell so you will get notified of when I do upload new videos. This printable is free to you. This printable is free to you. because I want to help you reduce the overwhelm and the overthinking. So for the moment, if you don't have everything set, it's okay. Don't overwhelm yourself. Sometimes good enough is good enough to go. And the last thing you want is overwhelm yourself and then you don't do anything. One small actionable step at a time. I do appreciate you for your patience. Camera's gone flickering, but I hope you've got some ideas and have been inspired to make sure it's okay if you don't have everything done. You've got this. I know you do. I'm cheering you on every step of the way. So let's just keep moving forward, one step at a time.